So also you will get this recorded video. So as I was telling, there are different sources of nutrients, manures and fertilizers. We call it as manure for some products. We call it as fertilizers for some other products. The difference we will discuss, and also what is on-farm source of uh, nutrients, and which are the off-farm source which we cannot produce on the farm because we need some like higher level of skill to produce these products. So first one is farm yard manure. Second one is sheep manure. This I think you know very well, and also goat manure. Uh, these are all like byproducts of the animals. Compost. So then we call vermicompost, green manures, crop biomass. It's more like a farmyard manure, and some liquid fertilizers, liquid organic manures or liquid fertilizers like common fertilizers are Jivamrut and Panchagavya and some other urine based products, and also some products are plant based tonics like Dashparni is there, Agniastra, Nimastra, they will call it as different names. We will discuss one by one. And also we will share the materials. I think some of you already received the materials related to this. And these are the fertilizers which are concentrated because these manures and fertilizer difference is only thing is these manures are applied basically to improve the organic matter content in the soil that I explained already. Manures are more specifically applied to improve the soil organic matter content. They are applied in bulk. These manures are applied in bulk, like in loads, like we apply tractor load like that. Whereas these fertilizers we apply in bags or in some limited quantity. I think you got the difference. What is manures and fertilizers? These are added to improve the soil organic matter content, and they provide nutrients slowly, very slowly, and also uh, they provide in very limited quantity. Whereas these fertilizers, they are concentrated. They provide uh, uh, soil nutrients little like quickly compared to these menus, and they are mostly applied to provide specific nutrients to the soil. This is the difference between menus and fertilizers. Okay, then we will discuss about oil cakes, poultry manure, how to like bone meal, rock phosphate, from this is called from phosphate rich organic manure, humic acid and amino acid, even seaweed extract, amino like fish meal, fish tonic, like these are the inputs, common inputs. These are there are other inputs available. There are other 50 more than 50 are available, which are prepared locally and they will use it. Then first we will discuss about FIM menus. These are the like the common source and oldest so form of organic source of nutrients like applied to farms in India. This are like very common. There is common a practice earlier where they will dump whatever available locally like plant leaves, animal dung, everything. What plant like byproducts, dried leaves, everything in one place. And after 6 8 months before so like start of the season, they will apply, they will take it out and like they will spread it in the field. This is called farmyard manure. Usually this is not unprotected, like there is no covering, there is a direct sunlight that will affect the or if there is a heavy rain, this will get completely flooded. uh, these are the like the negative things about the farmyard manure. This is not like there is no control over the temperature or moisture, that is lead to almost 50 to 80% loss in the nutrients. Usually they are like applied for uh, improving the organic matter content, but if they are properly managed, that will also they can provide good amount of nutrients. Commonly they will have zero point 0.4, even less than that, 0.4 to 1% nitrogen, zero point 7 to uh, this is 0.7% phosphate, and the zero point 0.4 to almost 1.2% potash, even less than that. This is like it's not a constant number. Usually it's still lesser than this, but as I told, there is no control over the moisture content, temperature, and CN ratio. These are very much important to if you want to improve the nutrient content in the menus. These three are very much important. So next is the actually compost. So the improved form of the farmed manure, whereas this is also I think you are very well aware about it. The compost is prepared from the same FIM farmed manure, whatever available. They will fill it in like layer by layer. So the complex one is at the top bottom layer, then easy to degrade at the middle layer. Then they will add a layer of cow dung, some fertile soil. They will add one layer of fertile soil and they will cover it with some soil or some like protect. They will protect it from sunlight. So they will regulate the soil moisture. They will keep adding water. They will spray water regularly, at least 15 days once, for 2 to 3 times. And also they will turn 1 or 2 times to regulate the temperature and to maintain the CN ratio. There are some measures. CN ratio should be between 20 like 1 nitrogen for every 20 carbon. We call it as 1 is to 20 or 1 is to 40. Usually initially it will be 1 is to 50 like that. 1 nitrogen for every 50 carbon that is required. If there is no sufficient nitrogen at the initial stage, then problem is the compost process will get delayed. That's why in some cases they will add some like 1% urea to this material. Whatever material is there, they will add. They will just spray to improve the nitrogen percentage. That will bring it to 1 is to at least 30 or 40. Uh, then the compost process will be very fast, and the final product once it is composted, that is that will start the complex material whatever we add, that will start decaying, and then it will degrade into smaller pieces. If you add a plant debris, that will degrade into smaller pieces, then that will start decomposition process, and finally we get a material called humus. That will be finished product. That will in humus the CN ratio will be almost 1 is to 10, uh, like 10 carbon for every 1 nitrogen in the material. That will be the ideal material. uh, when this material attains the CN ratio of 1 is to 10 or something like that, we call it as this is a completely composted material. This is the compost process. Usually they will also prepare like a heaps, and they will prepare. There are different forms. The basic one is there should be controlled soil moisture, soil and also temperature inside this heap, because during compost process the moisture, there is a lot of heat will be generated that will add to the increased temperature. That has to be regulated regularly. At least 1 or 2 turnings has to be made. Then uh, another thing is CN ratio that I explained already. CN ratio initially it will be very high, like there will be lot like deficiency of nitrogen. That if there is no sufficient nitrogen content, then compost process will be delayed. For that, we need to at least add some media, like some microbials also we can add at the initial stage. That will improve the decomposition process. There is no sufficient CN ratio. CN ratio is not maintained. It will take at least 5 to 6 months. If CN ratio is properly maintained, it will take less than 3 months. Even uh, 40 days, 50 days itself, compost will be ready. So this is the principle or some process about compost process. So other thing is so vermicompost. Another important the common material they use is vermicompost. So this is another form of compost where they will use the earthworms. Uh, we call it as earthworms, which will feed on the plant or animal-based materials, similar to the whatever used in the compost, the same materials you can use here, but there are some differences. The material has to be semi-decayed. CN ratio has to be already maintained. If it is half compacted, then you can introduce earthworms, and then the process will start. It will also take 2 months time for preparation of vermicompost. This is more rich in nutrients compared to the compost. In compost, if it is 0.5 to 1.5% nitrogen, 0.7 to 0.9% phosphorus, then 1 to 1.9% potash. But in compost, it will be slight layer, and also vermicompost is also rich in some other micronutrients, and also it will have some like biostimulants which will improve the soil plant growth. So some stimulants will be there in the vermicompost. So another material is azolla. This is also like a blue-green algae. I think you have seen this somewhere. So this can be grown and added to the compost or vermicompost, which will improve the nitrogen content in the material. So azolla, it has to be grown in the tank. There is a procedure. It has to be. It will grow on the water, and it will have good content of nutrients. Azolla grows on the surface of the water. This is the procedure. Like you have to prepare the pit and add water, good quality water. Then you have to introduce the azolla culture on the top of the soil. So that will start growing within 1 week. It will grow within 1 week. If you introduce 1 kg azolla, you can harvest every day 2 to 3 kg of azolla. So once in a while, you have to replace the water, and you have to add some cow dung at the early stage, and also some fertile soil. So other thing is green manure crops. So green manuring is a practice in which you can grow plants in the same field, or you can harvest leaves and add to the field. That will this is a manure. So the purpose of manure is to improve the soil organic matter content, and it will slowly release the nutrients in the if you add green manure for this crop, that will be useful in the for the next crop. And also that's why green manure has to be grown and used grown in advance before start of the season, or it has to be planted at least 30 days before planting the main crop. So 1 minute, I will come back. Okay, we will start again. So I was explaining about the green manure crops. So green manuring is a common practice in which leaves are added to the soil. Either it is grown in the same field, or it will be like leaves will be harvested from outside and it will be added to the soil, mainly to improve the soil organic matter content. So it's a common practice. It's not a new practice. It's like from previous year, like from last 100 years, 1,000 years. It's already a common practice, which will like the main purpose is to leaves will have some leaves like some crops, some leaves will have nutrient content. When added to the soil, they will improve the soil conditions, soil fertility or soil structure. We call it as soil structure. It will be improved, and that will improve the crop production, and also it will maintain the soil health. This is the basic purpose, and also they will reduce the soil. They will act like a mulching material also, so that will reduce the soil erosion, or they will preserve the soil moisture. These are the benefits, and they will enrich the soil with the nutrients, and they will act like a protection materials on top of the soil. So common green manure like trees are Suspenia, and also Diancha is there. Gliricidia they will use, Fungamia they will use, even neem, and okay, like lot of plants are there. More than 40 plants are there. I will share the list with you, which can be used as a green manure, and in while growing the crops. They will added to the perennial crops also. Usually, uh, on annual crops also during the Rabi they will be grown and added to the soil. So this is about the manures. Most of the manures, sheep manure are there, and although goat manure usually they will purchase and add it. And poultry manure is there. Poultry manure usually they will uh, they will decompose it before adding to the crops, because it has that is rich in phosphate, potash. Usually poultry manure will be rich in potash and phosphate. So this next is the about the oil cakes. This I think already I explained what are the on-farm inputs and off-farm inputs. So next one is the fish tonic. This is also a like a biostimulant. They will use in some part of the area. This is not familiar to you. Like you can take 1 kg of like fishes.
Sir, can you please share the screen, sir? Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, this screen is not
Can you please
visible.
share the screen? Slides are not shared yet.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's not.
1 minute. So you can see now. So you can see now. Okay, we will continue.
Yes,
Mostly
sir.
you can understand, right? Whatever I'm explaining to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. We will continue then. So next is fish tonic. We call it as fish manure also. No, this is different from fish manure. Here, fish tonic is used as a. It will improve the fruit size and also flowering in plants. The procedure is usually they will take 1 kg of fish and 1 kg jaggery powder. They will cut into small pieces without removing anything. This is the whole fish. They will use it, and also they will add 1 kg jaggery powder. If you take jaggery, then you have to powder it, mix it them in a plastic bin, 1 or 2 plastic bin. You have to add into the plastic bin, then close the container tightly. Make a small hole with like a hairpin at the top. Keep it away, because this will like emit a very bad smell or odor in 2 to 3 days. So for next to 5 days, it will like we will get bad smell. That's why it has to be kept away. And after 7 days, 6 to 7 days, it will be ready. Where you will get smell like a ghee. We call it as ghee. Ghee like smell. You will get it. Then it is ready. It can be used like 5 ml per liter of water. and you can spray at the flowering or fruiting stage as a stimulant, improve the color of the fruit or color of the flower, and also size of the fruit. It will improve. So it can be kept for 6 months. You can keep it for 6 months and use it whenever required at fruiting or flowering stage. So next one is biofertilizers. So these are called as organic fertilizers. They are biofertilizers because here the main component is some living microorganisms. Microorganisms are like even they will not directly provide the nutrients, but they are acting as a medium for providing the nutrients in the soil. Most commonly used biofertilizers are rhizobium, azotobacter, and azospirillum. These are all nitrogen fixing bacteria and also phosphate solubilizers. They call it as phosphate solubilizing bacteria, and also potash solubilizers are there. Mobilizing, they will mobilize potash in the soil from one place to other place. And also pseudomonas, this is a biopesticide. Sometimes it acts as a biofertilizer also because that will have some stimulation effects in the soil. These are the common biofertilizers, and also there is another one is VAM. We call it as that is also a biofertilizer which will improve the soil nutrient content. So we will discuss one by one. So biofertilizers, like I already explained it earlier, they are living microorganisms. They are not like a something different. These biofertilizers already present in your soil, but they will take some culture, small quantity from the soil. They will mass produce it in the laboratory under controlled conditions, and they will enrich their strength. They will their population is improved to greater strength but under controlled conditions. Then they will add a carrier material, nutrient to them, and then they will pack it either granular form, powder form, and liquid form. So then they will be sold in the market. Usually these are sold in the market. Some microbes you can also prepare, but usually the strength will not be much higher. That's why they are sold it commercially uh, in the market. What are the benefits? Usually, we know in the soil, even though we add nutrients, if there are not good conditions, then whatever you add, that will not be taken by the plants or efficiently. If you are like 40 kg of nutrients, plants can only use up to 10 kg, 15 kg, maximum 25 kg. Another 15 kg, it will be wasted in the soil. It will not be available. It is called as a loss, nutrient loss. When we add these fertilizers, the efficiency can go up to the 80%, 70%. That means up to 30, 35 kg nutrients will be utilized by the plant. That means it will minimize the nutrient loss in the soil, and also they will bring the nutrients from one place to other place because they are involved in the process where they will mobilize the nutrients. Some nutrients like potash. Even though it's available in soil, it may not be available to the plants because of some inhibiting effects. When these uh, microbes are introduced to the soil, they will act on that nutrient. They make it available, mobilize. They will make it moving from one place to another place. They will bring it to near to the roots. This is the process involved. So most of the microbials, they will not produce any nitrogen or phosphorus or potash. Only they will make nutrients easily available in the soil. That is most important. That's why biofertilizers are very useful. At least you have to use once in a year. Uh, you can how to apply them. I will explain later. This is the basic process about the biofertilizers. They can be used in seed treatment. Like you can mix with the seed. If you are sowing the seeds, any seeds, if you are so like planting banana, you can dip it in banana suckers in the this mixture. You can make it mixture. Then you can like dip it and plant it. That is enough. Like 200 gram you can take. and mix with 300 ml water, or like 10 kg, 15 kg of compost you can add to the soil. That is also okay. Or pour this slurry into 10 to 10 kg of CD and mix to ants. This is also okay. Or you can use charcoal, mix it with the 200 gram in the like media, some media, then like compost or something. Then you can mix it with this, paste it on the seeds. Uh, it has to, you can so leave it overnight. Then next day morning you can take it for planting. So this is a common practice. Or you can mix with the some organic manures or compost, or you can apply along with the seeds. That is also for okay. So this is the process of seed treatment that will protect to the seeds. When seeds start growing, these microbes, they will help in bringing nutrients to the plants, growing plant. And also you can use it mix with the this biofertilizer. You can mix with the organic manures and apply to the soil. Or if there is a liquid fertilizer, you can uh, go uh, directly. You can mix with the organic fertilizers. When you are applying some compost, you can mix some quantity half liter like that biofertilizers, and you can just apply to the root or stem of the plant. That is section that they will spread over the soil and they will mobilize the nutrients. Then another product is Bijamrut. We call it as Bijamrut. This is used for like improving the germination conditions when you are sowing the seeds. So usually for all these preparations, cow dung is required, common ingredient. So 5 kg of cow dung, you can take it and you can take it in a cloth and you can dip it in the water. And then for like 5 kg, 50 gram lime, uh, you have to take separately. Then 1 liter, you have to soak it in 1 liter of water. You have to leave it for 12 to 16 hours. Then squeeze cow dung extract from 1 year to year and lime water from another container. Then add cow urine. Cow urine you have to collect for at least for 5 liters. Then you have to mix everything in 20 liters of water. Some soils also, fertile soils, like soil below the any tree, you can take that. All this you can mix it, then leave it for 8 to 12 hours. Finally, you have to filter it. Earlier it was 20 liter. Uh, when you filter, it will come to at least 5 liters, something like that. That you can just dip the seeds in this container, then sprinkle on the seeds, and then dry them in the shade overnight. Next day morning, you can take it for planting. That will improve the germination percentage of the seeds, and also seed will be very vigor. They will grow very fast, and percentage will be very higher. This is about the Bijam. So another treat here also, you can use here also you can use some biofertilizers, 200 gram you can use it, and then prepare when you are like seed raise, when you are at this stage you can add it and just dip the seeds in this container. That's also okay. Another is seedling dip. Some seedlings like tomato or even brinjal, usually they will plant seedlings. During that time, you can take 1 to 2 kg, 1 kg azotobacter or azospirillum. These are nitrogen sources, and PSB, phosphate solubilizing bacteria, in 5 to 10, make it a solution of 5 to 10 liter, and then take all the bunch of the seedlings, dip it into the this container just 20 to 30 minutes before transplanting into the main field. That will improve the rooting in the main field. Even for paddy also, they will do the same practice. They will take 1 to 2 kg azotobacter. Here you have to use azospirillum for paddy. So for paddy, they will use azospirillum. Whether azotobacter for cereals commonly, some pulses they will use it azotobacter. For pulses, they will use azoto like rhizobium. PSP, you can take it for paddy, azospirillum and PSP. Dip it seedlings for 8 to 12 hours overnight. Then next day you can take transplanting the process in the main field. So biofertilizers, that is about the seed treatment, seedling treatment. Now for biofertilizers, if you want to apply in the main field, so take 2 kg azotobacter or azospirillum, anyone you can take it, and then 2 kg of phosphate solubilizing bacteria. This is required for 1 acre, and then these two you have to mix it in 2 liters of water thoroughly, and then this has to be mixed separately. Then this suspension uh, has to be spread on the some compost. Like you can take compost. If compost is not available, or some soil, fertile soil, you can take and spread on the 50 to 100 kg of compost you can take, and this suspension you can just sprinkle on the compost. You can uh, leave it for incubation 2 to 3 days, or one overnight, minimum 1 hour overnight. You have to leave it as it is. Then after 12 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, you can mix it. Just turn it, mix it, leave it another for 8 to 10 hours. Then this can be applied to the main field near the stem. So if there is a acidic soil, you have to apply 25 kg lime with this mixture. That will rectify the soil. In plantation crops, you have to apply near the root zone. Just near the root zone, if you apply, that will start spreading in the soil. That will go to the root zone. Then they will mobilize the nutrients. So in field crops, it has to be broadcasted uniformly before sowing or along with the sowing also. Okay. So it has to be broadcasted in the main field. So in sugarcane biofertilizers, you have to apply near the that planting material uh, after 30 to 40 days of planting, and cover it with the soil. You have to just close the cover the soil over this material, that will start spreading to the sugarcane. So in potato, it has to be applied after 20 days of planting or at the time of earthing up. That way, potato they will earth up after like 20 to 25 days. They will take up, like they will increase the height of the that planted near the planting top. That time you can apply it to the potato. So this is about soil application. Then Jivamrit. This is a common liquid fertilizers used everywhere. This like a well-known organic fertilizer used in organic farming. This is like a the common ingredient is cow dung everywhere, and also you need to take cow urine, each one 10 kg, cow urine 10 liter, and another ingredient is jaggery, 1 to 2 kg. You have to add jaggery and pulse powder like black gram powder or like Bengal gram powder. They will take it. Any waste powder also in the flour mill if it is available. You have to take at least 2 kg flour powder. Then forest oil. If forest oil is not available, you can take soil from the if there is a plant, that perennial crop, some 20, 30 years old plant. Below that plant, you can take some 2 kg soil, then add everything into the 1 drum of like 200-liter water. Then just turn it clockwise, anti-clockwise, like clockwise you have to turn it. Then ferment it for 2 days, 2 to 3 days. You can leave it is just evening one time. You can turn it. Then if you leave it for 3 to 4 days, it will be ready within a week or some 15 days. Also, it is ready. You can see that there's some bubbles on the top. Then you can start using a 10% solution. That means 1 liter for every 10 liter of water. You can mix it and use it on the main crop as sprayer. You can spray it, or just take one jug full of Jivamrit solution, then apply to the soils. So this is about Jivamrit. So another one is Panchagavya. This is also commonly used in agriculture, but the preparations take a lot of time and resources also required is it requires some extra efforts to prepare Panchagavya. The process is like same, almost like a Jivamrita, but here the some more ingredients are added. It's like cow ghee is added. Cow urine, you have to take cow dung 5 kg, cow urine 3 liters. Milk is added, milk. This is mainly like it includes all the materials from the cow, whatever cow materials are there, like milk, curd, everything. And also, in addition to that, we need to use either jaggery or sugarcane juice that is required. Ghee 1 kg, and also if banana is available, you have to use banana also. Some 3 to 5 ripe banana, you can use it. Uh, so this is everything you have to mix step by step. Uh, you have to keep stirring twice a day, evening, morning times. Then once it is ready, after like ferment for 7 days, it will be ready after 15 days. So once it is ready, you can dilute it 3 liters of Panchagavya in 100 liter 3% solution and spray over the soil. You can apply to the soil near the plant job. This is act like a stimulant. It will improve the rooting and also leaf growth and also plant growth, specifically plant growth, and it will improve the flowering and fruit setting. Panchagavya has lot of benefits. It will have microbials also that will be added to the soil. It will improve the overall soil health, and the product will be very like it will be very tasty, and you will get good quality product. So another is Dashagavya. Here also it's almost similar to the Panchagavya. Difference is like earlier I explained. They will use some more materials like ripe banana. Otherwise, process is same. Cow dung 5 kg, even cow urine 3 liters. Cow milk also they will use 2 liters. Uh, Ghee, sugar cane juice 3 liters. Coconut water they will use here. That is like 3 liters. Here also in Panchagavya you can use coconut water. Banana up to 12 fruits you can use. Grape juice if it is available, or molasses is available, you can use it 2 liters. So first you have to mix cow dung and ghee in a container and ferment for 3 days. So regular stirring in between, you have to stir it clockwise. Then rest of ingredients on the fourth day, you have to add on the fourth day and ferment for 15 days. So then after 15 days that will be ready. After 15 to 18 days it will be ready. Once it is ready, you have to like similar way you can spray 3 to 4 liters of Dashakavya, 3 to 4% in every you have to add 3 to 4 liters Dashakavya in 100 liter water. You can use it for foliar spray. And or if you are applying for soil application, I think there was some network issue. So we'll start. So this is about Dashagavya. There are some other liquid biofertilizers like Sanjeeva Kamrut Pane. The process will be same. You can prepare and use it for usually plant nutrients, or they will stimulate the growth of the plants uh, during the initial stage. So this is about Sanjeeva. This is also similar to other products. The process is same. You can just go through and follow the procedure. Amrut Pani. This is also it will improve the plant growth and it will provide the nutrients. So the plant will like grow actively at the initial stage. So this is the process for preparing the concentrated organic manure. Usually, what we prepare is the common material, but in this process, you prepare the concentrated organic manure, which will have more percentage of nutrients. Like it will improve the phosphate content and also nitrogen percentage in the organic manures. You need rice bran, that is the byproduct of the paddy processing mills. If you have to take 10 parts, then fish meal or bone meal is available commercially. Bone meal powder, you can get it from the factory. That you can use it one part, and also oil cake, any pangamia cake or neem cake, mahua cake is there. That is also good for agriculture. Eggshells that you can collect from the urban cities. Eggshell 1%. Then rock phosphate. This is also available in the market. All that is available some 12 to 15 rupees per kg. Molasses also. If molasses is not available, you can use sugarcane juice and forest oil. These are the ingredients required. Then you can add some compost culture that is available in the market. Uh, some already compost, some other culture like starter culture, compost already building compost culture. You can use it. Compost with buttermilk or coconut milk it can be used for preparation. These are the ingredients and process is you have to dilute the molasses 1 is to 500%. Then mix all these ingredients. Add the molasses to the water. Then it has to be sprinkled on the heap. Then cover it with polish it. Leave it for 1 day. Then turn it after uh, 1 day. Then turn it twice a day for some 4 to 5 days. You have to be maintain do the same process. It after 8 days. You have to check for the smell. Once there is a good smell, the compost is ready. Then that will have more a percentage of nutrients compared to the conventional compost. You can apply to the field. So poultry manure, concentrated poultry manure. If you are applying poultry manure, you can enrich the poultry manure along with the some ash like burnt material if it is available. Also crushed oil cakes. You can take that along with the rock phosphate. In the ratio 10 is to 10 is to 2 is to 1. If you are adding almost 40 kg chicken manure, 40 kg oil cakes, then some 5 to 10 kg ashes, then some 2% phosphate you have to add. This is the ratio you have to use it. Then grind the mixture to find form or just make it a powder form. Mix it well, then it can be used directly without any waiting. This will have more percentage of potash because this and phosphate. Chicken manure will have more of potash, and also this rock phosphate is a source of potash. Oh, sorry, phosphate. Some ashes. This is also source of potash. This will you can use it. This will improve the crop yield quality and also fruit setting. You can use it in fruit crops or some at the mid of the crops. You can use it for improved yield. So this is about the non-quorum preparations which you can prepare. These are some examples. There are a lot of other inputs. I think it's available in the material what I am going to share. Then after inputs, first thing commonly you can see in the market is seaweed extract. This is a naturally available source of biostimulants which are available either they are cultivated manually or it's naturally available in the sheaths. They will collect it from the sea water. Then they will be dried and make it powder. They will prepare the either granular form or some paste form. They will be sold in the market. They are mostly like some part of Tamil Nadu or even Gujarat. They are preparing it. Only some parts of the country they are available, and they provide so good source of nutrients like potassium, nitrogen. They also they have rich source of hormones which are required for plant growth. They will stimulate the growth, and they are rich in micronutrients and humic acids. So it will help the plants to take up nutrients easily, and also they will help in the fruit setting or flowering. So when they are used, it's usually from 10 to 15% up to 25%, there is increase in the yield or rooting in sugarcane. Also some high value crops. It is already proven by experiments. So another commonly used nutrient is this is biostimulant is humic acid. This is the basic material you have to use in every crop, because this will improve the rooting in the plants at the initial stage. It will improve the germination percentage, and also it will helps in the plant growth, initial plant growth. So this is prepared from the either vermicompost in naturally. That what is there in the vermicompost, that is called humus. That humus will be extracted and that will be enriched with some nutrients that will be sold as a humic acid in the market, or it is uh, there are some fossils deposits in some countries like China and other countries, where they will take out that fossil deposit from the depth, and they will prepare like a granules or shiny balls. It's available in the market, powder form also. So they will enrich it and sell it as like a commercial product in the market, like potassium humate. That will they will formulate it to the potassium. Because these deposits are rich in potassium, they will call it as a potassium humate in the market. Uh, so they will make it concentrate and they will sell it in the market. Like 1 liter of humic acid is equal to 7 metric ton of farmyard manure, because this is whatever is this 7 metric ton of farmyard manure is having organic matter, same content you can get it from 1 liter of humic acid, because this is more concentrated. And that's why they say it 1 liter of humic acid is equal to 7 metric ton of farmyard manure. Instead of applying like one bulk load of farmyard manure, you can simply apply 1 liter of humic acid, which is very easy, and it will save the labor also. This is the importance of humic acids. That's why like biofertilizers, humic acids is also you can use like at the initial stage of every crop, or usually you can use commonly every year, once in every year. That will improve the rooting, and also fruit in finally it will add to the increase in the yield. So this will also help the soil to improve the soil health. It will bind the soil particles. It will remove the bad effects of the chemicals. If you are using chemicals, or then you can use humic acid to remove the bad effects of the soils in the bad effects of chemicals in the soil. These are the some of the benefits. Like it will improve the pore space required for storing water and free air movement, and also it will help in the uptake of the nutrients by the roots. These are some of the benefits. So next one is pest management. Uh, these are general practices I'm going through. Mostly we are running out of time now. So these are the common practices for pest management. Up to this, we covered a lot of like on farm, off farm. Still, oil cakes are there. Pongame cake is there. Even neem cake, neem products. Lot of materials are there. You can prepare on farm and use it. That material I'm going to share with you. Still, if you have some doubts, I can clear with you. So we will go through quickly this pest management in organic farming. So some common practices are cultural, because at the initial stage only, once you use, if you are using like local varieties or disease resistance, then you can avoid the pest or diseases. Or you need to maintain good biodiversity, that is mixed cropping. Instead of going for single crop, you can go for some border cropping. There are some crops like trap crops, marigold. Some if you grow marigold one line, then that will reduce the pest risk to some extent. There are some principles. These are the principal cultural like practices, mechanical practices. So if there are some pest problem, you need to identify and remove them. That will control the population in the at the initial stage. But if that is already crossing the initial stage, then you have to go for some protection measures like application of some plant protection preparations. You can prepare some herbal extracts, something like that. And then if we cannot control, then there are some other measures. You have to at the end, if you are sure you cannot control and it is going to damage a lot, then you have to use some quick control measures. These are the some common practices, and this is also this like a indicator. If you use some traps leaves at the field, this will like you can monitor how much pest uh, damage is there. You can easily get this look like a indicator, because these traps are available at very cheap rate, even 10 rupees, 20 rupees also you will get. So if you install some 10 to 15 traps in your field, you can easily get what type of pest are attacking your crop. Then you can identify the control measures instead of like going for everything, whatever available in the market. You can use these traps like a base identification mark or some like indicator. You can easily get to know what are the pests, because some pests are attracted to these hormones uh, that will reduce the population. And also you will get to know what is the pest that is causing loss to your crop. So there are some other control agents. We call it as predators and parasitoids that will cover in the next training more specifically. So once they are available commercially, you just need to bring the cards. That is the so that will the each card will have 16,000 to 20,000 heads. Once you release them in the field, they will mass multiply, and they will attack the pest in your crops. These are specific to some pests, not applicable to every pest. Like trichogramma, this is commonly used. Other predators are there. They will attack on the pest in the field. If there are pests in the field, they will go and eat on them. That will reduce the population of the pest. And also maintaining the biodiversity. These are the common practices which will reduce the insect attack or some disease attack in your field. Growing repellent crops and also trap crops like marigold is there. Even they will go castor also as a trap crop, and attractant plants also they will grow. Guard plants, some plants, if you are growing like turmeric, when turmeric is grown, some diseases are avoided like that. There are some principles. Maintaining the biodiversity is also important. So there are some beneficial insects you have to identify, which will reduce the diseases in your field. So these are the, because not all pests are harmful. Ladybird beetle or spider, if they are there in your field, these will eat on the worms and also insects which are affecting your crop. That will reduce the pest population. So these are the neem products, neem seed kernel extract. This is also used for control of the pest in your area. Like you have to collect 5 kg neem seeds, powder them, remove the outer skin, then powder them, soak it in 10 liter overnight. 5 kg seeds you have to powder it, and then soak it, mix with 10 liter of water, then overnight you have to leave it. Next day, so you can filter the solution So that will you finally you will get a 7 to 8 liter of extract. Then you have to add some soap or some shampoo, one sachet or two sachets shampoo you can add it, and then mix it with 9 liter of water. 1 liter is to 9 liter. That is almost 10%. So then you can take up spraying in the field. So this will reduce all the lot of pests in the crops, and also it will this act as a pest repellent because of that content in the neem seeds that will distract the pest in the field. So these other preparations are there, lot of preparations. So you can go through this. These are like a procedure is available. You can whatever this is some general practices for pest control. This is control in your field. When you adopt one or two specifically, then lot of diseases or losses can be avoided at the field level. This is Brahmastra because this will involve lot of leaves which are commonly available in your field, papaya leaves and also custard apple leaves, guava leaves, or if they are available, not available, you can use some neem leaves, even lantana leaves. Uh, then boil them till it reaches the off. If you are using 10 liter at the initial stage, it has to reach the 5 liter at least. Up to that point, you have to boil the solution. So then it is ready. Then filter it, and then you can take up spraying 2 liter per 100 liter of water. And also Agni Astra, this is also almost other same procedure is same. The contents are different. The usage is the same. Neem Astra. Here also the procedure like you have to take 5 kg everything. Neem leaves, water, then ferment it. Here you need to ferment it for overnight. Then you add 5 kg cow dung and 5 kg cow urine. Mix them. Filter the extract. Then mix it in 100 liter water. Then use it for 1 acre. This is the common practice. You can use it without any difficulty. Dashaparni extract. This is also you have to take leaves as specified here, crush them and ferment in 200 liter water overnight. Then filter it and use it. Just if you put in gunny bag, that will filtrate the solution. This is sufficient for 1 acre. This is also not difficult, not much difficult. You can prepare and use it regularly. So this is a herbal pesticide, liquid herbal pesticide. These are the some of the neem, ipomia, lantana. These you can get it easily in your near your farm. So this is the procedure. Like prepare it. 200. You have to mix it in a 200 liter drum and stir it 2 times a day, morning and evening. Then it can be used after 20 to 25 days. It will be ready. Mix it with water and spray on the crops. This will also act like a pesticide. It will repel the pest. So like this, there are a lot of preparations are there. You can go through this. I am sharing with you. Biopesticides are there like trichoderma. You can use it for seed treatment, 4 gram per kg of seed, or you can mix it with the uh, seeds. So this is common practices for pest and disease control because we know these are the biggest factors causing losses at the farm level. Like fungi can cause, if there is a fungus disease like rust or some spots or blight, there are a lot of symptoms which can cause up to 80% of the crop loss. If there is a bacteria attack, it can cause up to 15%, even some cases 100% also. On an average, bacteria causing 15% of crop loss. Nematodes and viruses are less than 5%, but if there is a virus, there is a 100% loss. So for that, you have to take some precautionary measures that will avoid these factors at farm level. So these are the common symptoms caused by fungus, like a lot of symptoms. You can, if you find these symptoms, it will be caused by fungi. like blight. Even some symptoms will be in between fungus and bacteria, like blight. Even bacterial blight is there, fungus blight is there, wilt is there, wilt also. In this is common in banana, like Fusarium wilt or Panama wilt. We call it as there is a Panama wilt that is caused by bacteria, Fusarium wilt that is caused by fungus. This is like a common in banana. These are the symptoms, common symptoms. Like if we get the cold cough, we will get some symptoms like this. Plant also there will be some symptoms. If you see some symptoms like this, you can take up the control measures. So soil treatment, it's almost same procedure. Trichoderma viride is there, Trichoderma argenium, Bacillus subtilis. Uh, these are available commercially in the market. So they can be mixed with the even nursery level, nursery bed, 500 gram, mixed with and water and just so spray on the bed. And also for main fields, you can apply 4 to 5 kg mixed with the 300 to 400 kg compost. Then just spread over the field. So foliar treatment also, they will like there's some crop specific or pest specific, disease specific. A lot of biopesticides are available up to 12 to 15. Metrrhizium for larva control, verticillium is also there. Bavaria bassiana, this is used in cabbage, cauliflower, NPV, like this. They are available. You can use it with the experts advice. So this is another preparations like chili, garlic, onion. These all you have to take 1 kg chili, 3 pieces garlic and onion. They have to be cut into small pieces, crush them, then soak it in water overnight. Then the liquid you have to like make it to the 18 liters of water finally. This will control a lot of small minor, these are leaf sucking pests in the field. We will see like leaf or feeders, white fly, and aphids. They will suck the leaves, that leaf become curl or some like the size will be reduced. If you use these solutions as a precaution, these symptoms can be avoided. So this procedure you can follow. This is a general precaution. And also borax mixture. This is used commonly in the arecanut. Usually they will use it copper sulfate and also even magnesium sulfate. You have to use commonly for every crop potential state like copper sulfate, magnesium sulfate, even zinc, boron. These are all very important micronutrients. If you don't apply, then there will be losses. That's why in this copper borax mixture they are used in arecanut. Whereas in general, you can use in every crop copper sulfate, zinc sulfate, and also some other micronutrients like zinc. Specifically, zinc and boron you have to use commonly. So this is overall training for this today. If you have any questions specific to this training, you can ask because this is a big topic. I hope you understood something from this training. If you have any questions, we can discuss for some 5 minutes like that.
Sir, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3 times to apply this Jivamrut and all per month, sir.
Jivamruta you can apply every 15 days once, still up to 45 days. Even in banana, they will like apply during to the bunch also. They will tie it. They will fill in a packet normally, and they will tie it to the bunch. That will increase the bunch size up to the normal yield. If you get 3 to 5 kg. With the Jivamruta, they get up to 6 to 7 kg, 8 kg also in Elakki, and also in G9 also. If it is normal weight is like 20 kg, with Jivamrut, they get up to 25 kg also. There are already, it's common practice, Jivamrut. You can apply in once in 15 days or 30 days, whichever is convenient to you, sir. It can be applied soil drenching. or with the fertigation also you can apply. Just filter the solution along with the drip, you can give it.
How about pesticides, sir? This pesticides, neem and all, how it is to be used, sir?
That procedure is available. Pesticide normally you have
No, sir.
to,
How many times, sir? It is done for
No,
month
based on the,
basis, or when we see the
generally you can use once in a crop cycle, but based on the symptoms, sir. If the crop is good, no need to use it. If there are some symptoms like spots, leaf spot, or some like leaf curling, or leaf size is getting reduced, or some like burn like effects, then you can use it as a precautionary measure also, and also control measure also at initial stage.
and last question, sir. This chicken manure, what can be given in liquid form, sir?
Sorry, chicken manure.
Chicken
No, that is a
manure,
like
goat manure
powder,
can be
like
given in liquid form.
natural form only, sir. That is not a liquid form.
Okay.
That is enriched with like by adding rock phosphate and also neem cake. That will like
Okay.
enrich in potassium phosphate content.
If neem cake is not there, neem powder is okay, sir.
Yeah, both are same, sir. Because neem pellets, that is extra process. They will make it. Otherwise, both are same. Actually, basic form is neem powder only, sir. From neem powder, they will prepare the neem cake.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this is all for today. I think you understand the contents. So we will take up another training on different topics. This whole month we have some more trainings on different topics. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you all.